game has an autosave feature. That's nice. I like seeing that. I know. We don't have anything to worry about on launching. So, guys, this is Idle Manager. I'll go ahead and give you guys the exclam ad right here. There you go. If you want to check it out, you can do it right there. And this game just came out on Switch and PlayStation. It's been on PC for a while, but it is now out on Switch and PlayStation. You can check it out at that link. And I know I have more talking points. Controller support is in the game as well. And is a highly customizable experience with multiple endings. So there you go. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Give me 2 seconds to be happy with this. Alright. So I'm gonna mess with the settings. Hello. Oh, okay. So it's not working with the D-pad. I was really confused there. Oh, that's weird. It gives me a mouse cursor. It's hard to control. Autosave interval minimum. Sure. Auto scroll and cursors at edge of screen. Vibration. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna turn this up. But I like doing this a different way. Right? That's all the settings. Okay. So, I got a battle to do real quick, actually. And then we will go ahead and check out the game. Ah! I'm messing everything up, don't mind me. Okay. Right there. Okay. Looks like we're gonna win this easy. At least in my opinion. Maybe we won't, but I think we will. I like the music for this. It's cute. Hold on, I'm gonna grab another slice of pizza super fast because I'm hungry. Wow. Hey George, how's it going? I'm currently doing a sponsor segment once I'm done with the battle. Where I am checking out Idle Manager, which just came out on console. It came out on PC back in 2021, but it is now on console. So, yeah, and I'm being sponsored to check out the console version. So we're playing on Switch. Alright. This is intimidating. I'm just gonna press continue. What should our last name be? Sign up for a Minecraft Survivor where the winner gets $300. Ooh, that would be sick. I was in a community where we played them back in the day. See, I feel like they're mostly gonna call me by whatever the last name is because it's an Asian-based game. Maybe we just do Chaos Queen. You played against me? Oh wait, you were from that? Really? I was pretty sure I knew your name from like a long time ago. It's from that. You weren't in the community I was in prior to that though, were you? The Minecraft, Minecraft, they did mostly YouTube, but they also did some Twitch. You were? Wait, were you the person that I played Killing Floor with, the first one? Dude, I was besties with Darklaw. I don't know if he even like exists on the internet anymore. Okay, but were you part of the community before that I was in? Did you meet me in the game game show one? I don't know, what should we call us? Cozy vibes. Let's call them cozy vibes. You're in the Skype one and the Mumble ones? No, I was in a community that had nothing to do with like game show stuff at first, but it was a Minecraft one. And it was just like a wholesome community. And I could have sworn you were in that. Yeah, dude, what? Yeah, because weren't you the person who showed me? Yeah. Weren't you the person that showed me Killing Floor, the first game, and we played it together? And I played Sniper, and then you were playing the Melee one. You were playing Berserker, and we were on like, I forget which map, but it was like a city map. And like my computer couldn't run it. Wait, you know like 12-year-old me then, George. I'm just realizing this. Okay, so that's not you then. But I was in that community. I was thinking that was you. I think it was someone else. My rival should be male and we'll call him Suwey. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like left it around the time I joined the game show group. Oh, really? I didn't know any of that happened. I left before that. Was there problems with like any of the main crew? Normal. Wait, which person? You can DM me. I'm curious, but I want to know who it was. So curious. Because I left the community. Oh, I didn't really know those people at all. Oh, and so fun fact, George. Fun fact. I met Suwey through Vega. Oh, are you here to meet with Fujimoto? Sorry to break it to you, but he's not here right now. Oh, let me move this. I know a lot of things about him. Because I was way better friends than I should have been, I feel like, with them. Yeah, I just flipped something on accident. Weird. He said some weird stuff to me back in the day, man. That's something that would need to be in DMs. Like, I'm not afraid to spill the tea. I'm totally fine telling you what it was. But I'm not saying that on stream. Oh, did he get canceled? Suwey, apparently Vega got, like, properly canceled. Yeah.
But what happened?
I don't know.
I believe it.
Your DMs are open. Can you just pop me a boop? Cause I wanna gossip with you. I'm not gonna lie, I straight up just wanna gossip. But yeah, I met Suwey through Vega. So, yeah. If you hadn't an appointment scheduled for now, well, you might be waiting for a while. Fujimoto has a habit of keeping people waiting. Where is he? Hey, do I look like I know? I don't even work here. I mean, it's not like anyone works here, right? Not at the moment, at least. If you wanted to meet anyone who works for Fujimoto, well, you showed up a week too late. Ooh, layoffs? A week ago. Thank you for booping me. Okay. Wait, how did you end up watching my streams then? Was it just a friend on your Discord was streaming? Wait, have you put two to do together on what my old usernames were? Do you remember who I was fully? I'm sure you do. I've had 3 usernames and you've been around for all of them then. That's funny. So you've known who I am. Like, no, you're like my longest internet buddy then. Interesting. Oh, no, George. I can confirm that. I can confirm that firsthand. I can confirm that. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna give you a little purgy purge. Sorry, you're not allowed to say my old username. I was keeping it secret for a reason. You're good, don't panic. It's fine. But I'm just letting you know. Please don't say any of the old usernames. If you do, say them in DMs. This building might look like a ghost town now, but it used to be home to some very lucrative businesses. They're the kind of businesses that turn a very large profit, but they did most of their business in cash, if you catch my drift. Fujimoto runs the kind of businesses that favor profits over morals, kicking it old school with the world's oldest profession. But yeah, George, what you DM'd me, I can confirm it. I'm not going to tell you exactly how. I didn't have any problems per se, but I can confirm it firsthand. Of course, the local law enforcement were usually willing to turn a blind eye as long as they got a cut of the action. But ever since our city was chosen to host the upcoming summer games, the higher ups have started cracking down on that sort of thing. Dude, I don't even remember that. I miss a few of my old friends from that era though of my life. You know, I have a few old friends that I really miss. Hold on, finishing my pizza, sorry. I guess Fujimoto decided to clean up his act before the police had to get involved, which is explained why this building is now empty and some of the neighborhood's finest massage therapists are now finding themselves out of a job. I guess your loss is your gain, right? That's what her meeting with Fujimoto about? Oh no. I was so close to Dark Law. But I haven't heard of him since I kind of just stopped being on the internet for a few years. Because I spent a few years where I was really busy with high school. Oh yeah, he came out to me like really early. So I was aware of it for a long time. I think I was one of the first people, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not surprised. Best as I can gather, Fujimoto's goal is to clean up his act. But let me give you a piece of advice. People don't change their ways so easily. You dig? If you want to run things squeaky clean, you'll be running against the grain. You bad-mouthing him. Bad-mouthing? I'm just trying to tell you like it is. A word to the wise, if you will. Is that enough gossip? I'm just trying to impress upon you that Fujimoto is probably desperate to fill this space with some kind of business. Whoever fills it could probably get away with running it at a loss for the foreseeable future. One of the benefits of not caring where your money comes from means that you can accumulate a lot of it, and Fujimoto spent a lot of time not caring where his money came from. Anyway, I've already said too much. Enjoy your meeting with Fujimoto, alright? Alright. Oh. Ah, you're Chaos Queen Suwey, right? Sorry to have kept you waiting. Good to finally meet you in person. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised to see you're so young, but entertainment does seem to be a young person's game, especially when it comes to managing talent. Anyway, your age is less important to me than your experience, which was more than enough to impress me. Not that impressive. How modest you are. And somehow, with the qualifications you have, that modesty doesn't ring false. I wouldn't expect someone with your experience to brag. Most people wouldn't brag about working at a convenience store, but to become a part-time manager at such a young age is certainly unusual. Given that I happen to know that convenience store, it's in a pretty rough and tumble part of town. You're someone who knows how to get things done, aren't you? Managing an idle agency isn't exactly the same thing as running a convenience store, but you have to deal with a lot of the same problems. Young employees who are trying to balance school and work, running on a tight budget, keeping customers happy. If you know the business fundamentals, I think you'll do well here. And if you don't yet know everything you need to, I hope you'll learn fast. So anyway, I have the paperwork here if you're ready to sign. Your terms are, well, just say they're the best terms I was able to get on such short notice. Anyway, I don't want you to think of me as your boss. You're the boss. I'm just a sponsor, an investor, if you will. This year Enterprise, and I'm buying myself a piece of the action. When it comes to starting capital, I'm afraid I can't offer much in the way of cash. My investments haven't left me very liquid, and I'm taking a loss on a significant portion of my portfolio, you see. Part of the reason this building happens to be vacant, but I can offer you the use of the bottom floor rent-free. Pretty lucky for my loss to turn into your gain, isn't it? This kind of generosity isn't typical for me, so don't get used to it. Why are you doing this? I already said, didn't I? I just want a piece of the action. You do all the hard work, and if you turn out to be a success, I've got some of the prestige by association. If it fails, well, it won't be the first business venture I've seen fail. Plus, the truth is, I need someone to fill this property. If you let space go unused too long, it can start to look run down, and that can affect the value of the surrounding property. It's not good to have a building that has never had anyone leaving or entering, but if you start expanding and taking up more space, you're gonna have to pay rent for the space you move into. It's a bit early to worry about that, though. For the time being, I assume you'll be focused on getting some starting talent, training them up, doing basic promotion, and most importantly, getting yourself a fan base. I don't know everything about the entertainment industry, but the one thing I do know is that you're nothing without your fans. An idol group lives or dies based off the size of the following it gets. Of course, I'm not saying that you shouldn't pay attention to your bank account, but if you're not increasing the size of your following, you're probably doing something wrong. Plus, there's me to think about. One of the reasons I wanted to sponsor an idol group is so that one day I can turn on a TV or pick up a newspaper and see people talking about something I helped create. So I'll go out there and make me proud. So, are we ready to formalize the agreement? Or is there anything I forgot to cover? Let's just say we look forward to working with him. Likewise. But don't expect to see too much of me. Don't get me wrong, I'll try to come out to big events, but I'm a busy man. You don't think you're the only investment I'm making, right? Oh, and don't worry, I'm not sponsoring any other idol groups. It's against my interest to sponsor two different companies that might compete against each other. But I'm always trying to diversify my portfolio, so I might stop by the office every once in a while, but don't expect to see too much of my face. Hey, running an idol group can be complicated. It's challenging, even though for those who have experience. A comprehensive guide would be useful, yeah? Well, it might get a few pointers. Thought so. That's why I'd like to give you this binder. It was put together by one of my former associates, and it lays out SOP for a lot of things that you'll need to do when running an idol group. SOP? Oh, sorry, I should drop the jargon, shouldn't I? SOP stands for Standard Operating Procedure. It's basically step-by-step instructions for helping you do all the things you'll need to run an organization like Cozy Vibes. Of course, it wasn't specifically written with Cozy Vibes in mind, but you'll be surprised at how many universal lessons apply to running a business like this one. Documents like the one you'll find in this binder are the lifeblood of any organization. They're a way to formalize a concept so the organization is never reliant on a single person, since all their knowledge is stored in a form that allows anyone to pick up and take over their role. So I'm not the first person who's had to do this. I sponsored lots of businesses before, Miss Chaos Queen. I'll leave the binder in your capable hands. It consists of a series of lessons on various topics. Anyway, I think it's about time that I get out of your hair and let you actually start doing your job. Any questions before I turn you loose? Who put together these lessons? As I said, this was put together by a former associate of mine. This associate was a capable person who I have an incredible amount of respect for, which is why I'm glad to leave you in their capable hands when it comes to the nitty-gritty of running an idol group. We got DMs. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I'm not worried about it. You're fine. You're fine. Build your office. It's not that much of a worry, you know? It's more of a preference and I will just purge it. Welcome to the tutorial. Before we begin, here are a few cautionary points. Once the tutorial is finished, it cannot be restarted. This also applies to saving or loading during the tutorial. The limitation to the size of an idol agency. Floors 15 F. Idols 50. Staff 20. During events, these limitations are ignored. Begin the tutorial. Click on an unused part of the building to build a room there. To start with, create your office. You need a place to work. Move the cursor and select your office. Open the staff menu and operations on the left. It's you. Each staffer is represented by a card on this menu. You're the first and only staffer at Cozy Vibes. Man, I wish I could just press A. Oh, I can. On the staffing menu, you can click on a staffer to change their nickname. Or to fire them. Of course, you can't fire yourself, but you can give yourself a nickname if you'd like. Nickname. Suwey. Press the Y button to grab it. There you go. Nice. Look at you. Already hard at work. This is the start of your journey as an idol manager. On the bottom left corner, you can see the current date. The current day ends when the green progress bar fills up. The days go by fast, don't they? If you need time to think or plan about your next move, you can pause by clicking on the pause button on the bottom of your screen. The play button will resume time, and the fast forward button will cause the time to move at accelerated pace. Right button. Oh, right button like that, okay. Time will only pass when you're on this screen. Anytime you're experiencing a story event, time will pause automatically. You can't have an idol group without idols. It's time to hold some auditions. And she used to hold local, regional, or nationwide auditions. Making a wider talent search with a regional or nationwide audition will increase the chance of getting a highly talented idol, but it'll cost a lot more. Okay. Click your office. And then auditions. I don't know. You have a lot of money. Regional. The talent scout begins. It'll take a few days for the audition to finish. Unpause the flow of time. As you can see, your portrait has a progress bar. Where? Oh, I see it. That will... Okay. Got it. I really like the UI on this. However, I kind of wish that this, like, they did a little more button work rather than just doing a cursor thing. I feel like they could have done a lot more with buttons. It's a brand new day and the talent scouting is finished. It's time to look at the audition candidates and decide who to hire. Click the audition over your head. Okay, each audition finds 5 idols. Click on one of them to get started. Nakagawa Kokoa. Trendy. Ooh, okay. Each idol has 4 stats that are based on their appearance and 4 that are based off their talents. Alrighty. Next to each stat, you'll see 2 numbers. The first is the current value. The second is their potential. Indigo's potential is a soft cap. Okay. Each idol has a unique trait. Some traits are beneficial, while more can be hindrance. You can click here to hire. Okay. And I got this girl here. Interacts poorly with male fans. Okay. Then we have this girl. Takai Furuka. Forgiving, doesn't hold a grudge. And then we have Sakamoto Megumi. Thick skin. That's really good, actually. I actually really like her. But her score is actually the lowest. They got... Oh, she's gold. Loyal events that would damage relationships hurt less. I guess we'll keep her. Why not? Wow, looks like you were lucky enough to find a rare idol. That means she's a pretty high starting stats, which will probably give her a head start over any of the other idols. The number above each idol's portrait down there represents... Okay. Now you had a chance to look at all these idols. Let's decide who to hire as many as you want. Hire at least 3. Okay. And this one is by far the next best. And then this one, having the problem with male fans is kind of a big deal to me. I think we'll go for the cute one. Yeah. Here are 3 idols. It looks like there are 2 left. You can either hire them as well or send them packing. Look at her too. But this one we don't want. To be here. I hear showbiz can get pretty rough and tumble, but I bet it's easier to survive if you have friends. Yo, this place is popping. I'm super stoked to be here. Yeah, I hear this industry can be pretty rough and tumble, but don't worry about me. I'm like rubber. Whenever people insult me, it bounces off and sticks to my shoe. Wait, is that the expression? You know, I'm new here, but I'm really looking forward to working with everyone. It seems like everyone works so hard. If we all just do our best, I think we're going to do great. Now your group has idols, it's time to give them something to do. Go to the Activities tab. Okay. Left button plus left stick. Move this straight there. That's nice. Every day your group can perform one activity. Activities with colored icons are available, grayed out, or unavailable. Okay. Performance will spend idle stamina but earn you some money. Promotion will spend stamina to gain fans. Spa treatment costs money but will allow 3 idols to recover some of their physical stamina. At the top right of the screen, you can see how many fans, money, and scandal points your group has. Looks like right now your group doesn't have much of a following. Doing a promotion. Okay. Okay. I thought I did it. Oh, there we go. You got fans. You can hover over fans on top right to see demographics. One pause. Oh. We are... It's not showing me anything. What? I'm confused. Alright, I guess I had to click it. Oh, there we go. So we have it kind of all over the place. Plan a different activity for the group. Performance or press. Looks like you brought in a bit of money. Remember, you can do one activity each day, so choose wisely. By the way, the benefit you get by doing daily activity is based off in the level of that daily activity. Looking at higher level daily activities is one of the best ways to make faster progress as an idol group. If you're ever stuck, considering checking daily activities. Okay. Whenever your idols work, they spend stamina. On each idol's card, you can see physical and mental stamina. Ordinarily, idols spend physical stamina when working, but if you force them to work when they're completely exhausted, they'll drain mental instead. Idols with low physical stamina are at greater risk of being injured, and idols with low mental stamina can become depressed. Okay. Both mental and physical stamina recover much slower. Will recover over time, but mental will recover much slower. Okay. Here you can view idol stats. By default, it displays their talent stats. On each idol card, you can select the parameter field to view their relationship stats. There you go. Friendship is a measure of how much an idol likes you. Increase it by socializing with them and generally being pleasant when you interact with them. Influence is a measure of how indebted an idol feels to you. Increase it by doing favors for her. Romance is a measure of, well, you might be able to increase it by flirting. You can click on an idol to change her nickname. Here you can view more detailed information. The fans tab will tell you about the jobs will display contracts. The bonds will relationships with other idols. You can click to see who she's friends with. Okay. Choose an idol and bring card into. Okay. Let's see. Which one's the best one? I can't remember. Stats. Oh, it was her. Okay, we'll go for you. How did you see that big thing? Oh, like clicking there. Okay. Got it. Move this here. Come on. Takes time to prepare social events, so let time progress. You can always fast forward if you want time to move faster. Okay. What just happened? My controller did a thing, but I don't know what it meant. Okay. Oh, battle time. She'll be a sleeper hit. The girl with flowers? Which one was that? Oh, her? Yeah, I think she's interesting. She doesn't start with as high of skills, though. Wait, George, do we have message history from before I was streaming then? We definitely do. Interesting. We have messages from before I streamed, and it's just 2 random videos. Alright. Interesting. Send me your cosplay? Ah. I assume we probably had more discussion on Skype, but I don't have access to Skype anymore. Oh, did you really do him? Dude, I didn't know that character back then. I didn't understand. Yeah, mine's long gone, which I'm kind of glad because my Skype had my real name on it. Like my full name, which wasn't good. So, yeah. And not many people followed me over from... Oh, I didn't see that up there. Dang it. Not a lot of people followed me over to Discord. Or added me on Discord, so... Yeah. Alright. Okay. Casual conversation is a good way to get to know your idols and key to building friendship. Try flirting at your own risk. Not everyone is receptive to a romantic overture. You ask Idol about her wishes to find out what her goals are. Helping her fulfill her goals will increase influence. Ask Idol to share gossip about other group members or ask her to mentor a younger member of the group. Okay. If you have influence with an idol, you can spend that influence to get her to do certain things. And then every idol graduates and leaves a group eventually. You can ask her what she's planning to graduate or celebrate her graduation. What's going on with me? Not much. She talks about how she stubbed her toe this morning and talks about the last time she talked with her family. You also find out that she has a large collection of American comic books. You can't run everything yourself. Idols need to be coached and you need staffers to help with sales and production tasks. Let's go and hire some. Okay. Hire. And hire a variety of different staffers. The screen will also show you what type of room the staffer works in. Dance coaches and choreographers work in the dance room. Each staffer has 1 or 2 specializations for their staffer type. They can still perform the tasks they're not a specialist at. Okay. You can choose from novice, professional, and expert staffers. More experienced staffers start with higher stats, but also cost more to employ. Hire a novice. Start by hiring a manager to help with business deals. Okay. Is there a way... Oh. That's not what I wanted. I want to look at my, controls. Spa treatment is down. Promotion is up. No, it's left. Performance is up. That's kind of random. It makes sense, though. Management menu is CR. Office desk tab, settings log, display, details, settings, confirm, grab, release, cancel, close. Scroll screen. I can't seem to scroll this without going up here, which is annoying. I can do it like this. Okay. That's way better. We'll do this one. Production. Our staffer needs a place to work. Go back to the main agency and build an office. In the staff tab, bring the portrait over. The stoppers aren't designed. Okay. Now you've hired a staff, they'll generate research points whenever they're not working on assigned tasks. You already have some research points. Hold on. Oh, this is annoying. No. Gameplay. Here you can hover over each type of research point to see how many research points your staffers are passively generating each day. You can buy research points by clicking on the green buy. Let's spend some of the manager research points. Select the manager's purchase icon. Check that the research points have been added and then select the icon. Alright, we spend the points. Unlock photo shoot. Okay, once you've unlocked an item with research points, you can spend more research points leveled up in the future. Note that certain items have separate requirements to unlock. Okay, go back to previous menu. Different staffer types can be used to research different items. Use music research points to unlock different different music genres, and use dance research points to unlock different styles of choreography. You have a manager working for you. Let's never make business proposals. Click on it. Business proposal. Okay. It takes you back a bit. What does? Invested all in punk rock? No, we're literally a group called Cozy Vibes. Come on. We're gonna go for cute stuff. Go more casual. Fine. News, food, drama, music. I don't understand what this is. Lyrics. Happiness. Yeah, let's do happiness. There we go. Looking back to outcasts. Dude, I cannot get happy with this. Yeah. I don't know what these two mean is the thing too. I wish there was an option that had no cursor. I don't really like the whole cursor. Also, I wish I could scroll not here on the main screen, but on this secondary screen when I'm hovering over it. Oh, one's for like here, I think. Why is it so slow right now? Why is my cursor so slow now? This is ridiculous. Put them both at like 30. That seems more reasonable. Let's do another performance. Looks like she's finished creating a business proposal. Alright. Photo shoot. You choose which idol participates. You have 3 options. How good the rewards are depends on how good the idol is and the desired stat the client is looking for. Your staffer can try to negotiate a better rate. The number of times you can negotiate on the deals can result in better or worse. Alright, well, she's definitely the better one. A cool photo shoot. I don't like the name of it though, but that's okay. We'll have her do it. Staffer automatically generate business proposals. Okay. Auto. The staffer will do that. Okay. Different types of business proposals have different benefits. Click on the staffer's office and choose a preferred proposal type for her to focus on. Okay. We'll just deal with what it is already. Shortcuts. Left button, toggle operations menu. Left button and left stick. Yep, we know that. ZL is use scroll bar. Confirm and close. Okay. Return to the default agency window. Close the current tab. Alright. On the default agency menu, you can get an overview of how many research points you currently have. You can use the buttons here as shortcuts for daily activities like promotion, performance, and spa treatment. These activities can also be triggered using the buttons. You can view pending tasks from the default agency view. Press that button to look at your pending tasks. Looks like there's a story event. Progressing are detailed here. Meeting the requirements for a story task doesn't automatically trigger the event. You'll need to come back to the screen and select the story task when you're ready to advance. Okay. In addition to story tasks, sometimes characters will give you optional tasks to complete, which will appear on the screen. If you wish to socialize with an idol, ask her about her wishes, it will show up as a task here. You might get a task if you take out a loan from a certain someone. Like with story events, you'll need to come back to the screen and select the task after meeting the requirements in order to complete the task. If you get stuck and aren't sure how to progress, you can come back to the screen and view your requirements. Okay. Advanced staffer. Head over to staff, located in the operations on the left. Okay, so... Oh, so you hold that and then you can use it. That's so nice. Hire a dance coach. Now our new staffer needs a place to work. Okay. Bring the hired dance trainer from the... Okay. If staffers aren't assigned to a particular task, they'll automatically generate research points. Okay. Hire a music staffer. Okay. A voice coach or music producer? Max coaching levels that. And that's at 40. Let's do the voice coach. Our new staffer needs a place to work. Alright. We have to go up here. Bring the hired musician. Alright. If staffers aren't assigned to a particular task, they'll automatically generate research points. Dance coaches and voice coaches can help idols improve their dance and vocal stats. Have your dance coach an idol. Go to the idol tab located in operations. Idols. Select one and bring her to the dance studio. Okay. She's kind of tired. Your dance could be better, why not? Note that a staffer can only coach an idol if the staffer's coaching stat is higher than the idol stat. For example, a dance staffer with a coaching stat of 20 won't be able to coach an idols whose dance stat is higher than 20. This consumes idol stamina. Careful not to overwork your idols. You can click on a staff regime and select auto practice to have them automatically coach idols whenever they're not working on anything else. Okay. To produce a single, you need to have hired a dance staffer, music staffer, manager staffer. You must also go to research and unlock one lyric, one marketing, one choreography, and one genre of music from each staffer's menu. Okay. So I think it's telling me I need to do that right now. I did a lyric type here. Media? No, I don't think I need to do that. We're okay here. We need a choreography type, so we'll buy that. We'll do cute. Apparently cute doesn't work well for... I guess I want to go hardcore. Okay. And then we're gonna go... I don't know what this is. We'll do pop. Okay, so I have a single. I have choreography. Marketing. Oh yeah, we have a business contract, but we don't have a marketing. Okay. Digital only. Individual handshake. There you go. That's done. It's a good idea to wait until your group has some fans who will be willing to buy the single. Lacking fans, try doing promotion under activities. You can carry out promotion by pressing left button on the controller. It's time to create your first single. Open the singles tab from the operations menu and click new single. Wait. Start by choosing a name. Type a name or click randomize. Name it Cute Beans. Yeah, I like it. Hey Panina, how's it going? I'm currently being sponsored to play the Switch release of Idol Manager, which is a game that came out in 2021. I actually really wanted a key for it back then. I never got it, so yeah. Okay, choose a marketing plan. I can only do the ones I already have. There we go. Alright. You'll need to select a number of CDs to produce. Okay. I don't know, this is really arbitrary to me. 200. Click continue. Time to select which idols will participate. Select an idol and bring her to the formation. Okay, so our best one is you. The group stat will be based on the stats of the idols closer to center formation will contribute more. Team chemistry stat is based off how well the idols of the formation are getting along with each other. Being a bully in the formation can have a negative effect on team chemistry. Being chosen as a center can boost an idol's individual career. Is one of your idols wishing to be center? Okay. Let's see. So we already have... this is mostly a cute one. So maybe her next. And then I'll put you on the left here. And then you can be in the back here. There you go. Now that all your hard choices have been made, it's time to produce your single. You'll need to have your character write the lyrics, have a music staffer work on the song, and have a dance staffer do the choreography, and a manager staffer to make the marketing plan. Bring this single tab card onto the producer's office. Okay. Doing all the production tasks will take some time. Okay. We can't do any activities right now. Oh, apparently we're in one right now. That's why. Do this, or we can't. I don't know why. Not letting me. I don't know what they're doing. They're all idle. I don't understand. Wait for the time. The idols? Yeah, it's celebrities. Money, we'll do promotion. And more fans. Bring your singles card to the other staff offices. Your producer can carry out all production tasks. The quality may drop. Okay. So lyrics are done. That. Oh, I want time to be moving, please. Then idols. Your dance could be better. And then whose vocal could be better? Your vocal could improve. And then we'll go ahead and with this one, socialize. There you go. There we go. Our dance is now at 11. Your dance could go up. Why didn't it let me? There you go. Who else is idle? Alright. Ugh. This is in the way. I can't see what I'm doing. Hey, what's up? Takai Haruka talks nostalgically about an old TV show she used to watch as a kid and mentions one of her childhood heroes. You also find out she can solve a Rubik's Cube in less than 30 seconds. Alright. We'll talk to her again. There you go. Okay, we need to do more dance with you. I didn't do it right, apparently. Well, this game isn't American, so you won't. Marketing plan developed. Hey. Okay. I've been doing okay, thanks for asking. Talks about how she stubbed her toe this morning and talks about her childhood. She's an older sister in the United States. Okay, I think talking isn't really doing much right now. I think we're better off getting the research. I think we finished that task though, yeah. Okay, so once these guys are done training, we'll have them do their thing. There you go. Right? Yeah, you know. Alright. I think I'd rather have her researching. There you go. Choreo is done, so now I can just do this song. Nice and speedy like. I feel like I should try and have this set to activities all the time so I can see it. You got visitors over since it's your dad's birthday. I might get awkward typings. Hey, no worries. No worries. If you get purged, just don't worry about it. The single is ready. Okay. Oh, there it is. There's a release button. Oof. You didn't do very good. Okay. Knock knock. Mind if I step in for a moment? Sure, what is it? Well, you've been hard at work running the agency. I've been hard at work shaking hands with the right people. And if you shake enough hands, you start to learn about opportunities. I think I found one that may be of interest. Yeah, no worries, Rochella. See, I have a friend who works as a TV producer. They're always looking to fill programming slots, things like quiz shows, that sort of thing. I managed to plant the idea in her head that it would be a good idea to have a quiz show where producers for different idol groups compete against each other. Folks such as yourself. Sounds great. I thought so too. Couldn't have drawn it up any better myself. When I think about it, I am the one who drew it up. Of course, they don't just let anyone on television. You need to have a certain amount of clout before you can get a TV appearance. To put it in concrete terms, you need to have enough talent on board to justify calling it an actual idol group. 3 idols is a group, 2 idols is a company, anything less than that you're playing with yourself. But the Cozy Vibes has 4 members, so you're big enough. Also, you'll need to release a single. You don't have to top the charts or anything like that. Just having a physical CD people can go out and purchase lends the group a bit more credibility. Plus, it would give you something to promote on the show. So you already released a single, so you seem to be well qualified there. Anyway, it's clear you've met the bare minimum qualifications to justify appearing on TV, so congrats on that. Are you free this time next week? If not, clear your schedule, because that's when the taping is planned. Alright. Oh, I paused it. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, thought I'd stop by. You can see by the binders on your desk that I've been consulting some of the business notes I gave you. That's good. Part of the binder mentioned you by name. Is that so? Well, it's not surprising. They were written by a former associate of mine. Trusted them enough to run several of my business operations, and they did quite well. So the advice they have to give is probably worth taking. Hope they're not saying anything bad about me. Okay. We should probably do a spa treatment soon. Let's work on getting to know them better again. Or not. Hello, ma'am. You call me by name. Oh, alright then. You sure that's alright? I'm not really in the habit of addressing superiors by their given name, so I might slip back into habit. I hope that's not a problem. Anyway, I'm gonna ask you about a few things. We need to set a number of guidelines for how the girls behave and how events are run. It can be chaotic if things aren't consistent. I think it's best to have a set policy in place so everyone is working with the same rule book, so to speak. What do you recommend? I'm not sure I'd recommend any specific set of policies. Different organizations have different sets of rules, and each set of rules has its own pros and cons. The policy that Cozy Vibes has will be part of what sets it apart from other groups. Of course, nothing is set in stone. You can always change your mind if you don't like the current set of policies. In fact, it's pretty common for new groups to be flexible when they first start off and adapt their policies depending on what seems to work best. The longer you stick with a given policy, the more people come to expect certain things from you. When an organization gains more of a reputation and people get more used to running things a certain way, changing policies can take a while and you might have to wait longer for the benefits to show up. But since we're a young organization, we have time to change things around. So if you're a bit unsure, no need to stress over a particular policy decision. You can always adjust it later. Sorry, that was probably a bit more explanation than you needed. You're the boss. You don't need me to explain to you how your organization works. In fact, you're supposed to be the one who tells everyone else how things work. With that in mind, what kind of business proposals would you think are the most promising? Probably advertisements. Alright, we got readers. Oops, did I really make them all like that? Oh, it's up there. Gosh dang it. Did it again. It's fine. You thought it was on purpose? Yeah, no, it was. It was. I just forgot. Oh, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. Not in that way. I realized after I placed my unit. I didn't see the thing at the top. Yeah, we might lose this one. Yeah, we did not have enough units placed. That's okay though. So I think I'm going to keep going with the game just a little bit longer, but we're going to turn stream raiders off. You know. How's it going? Sorry. Advertisements. Those advertising campaigns require us to sign a 3-month contract. They can be a good source of recurring income since we get paid weekly for the duration of the contract. Any idol that appears in advertisements will get a modest bit of exposure, but whichever idol gets chosen for the deal will go in every week to record new spots, so it's a real time commitment. There's also the fact that advertising contracts expose us to liability. If a company chooses an idol from our organization to represent their brand, any scandals that idol becomes involved in can result in negative association with the brand. Note that pay a pre-agreed settlement if that happens. That should hopefully be a pretty rare occurrence. Advertising deals pay pretty well, so I wouldn't let the threat of damages scare you too much. No. Let's not focus on any. A balanced approach has its values. Might be helpful for me to tell you about other kinds of deals. I'll decide later. Yeah. I'm thinking about the branding. What kind of vibe do you want? Cute. Cute. That sounds like a safe brand image, and I'm kind of partial to that vibe myself too. Alright, another branding question. It's all about the kind of fans we're trying to attract. What kind of image? More orthodox. Help us score points with more traditional idol fans, and by that I mean male fans and older demographics. They can be reliable consumers, but fans of orthodox groups are less tolerant of scandals, so bear that in mind going forward. Now for a question about screening incoming talent. We can conduct background checks during the recruitment process. A more rigorous background check will make sure the recruitment process more expensive, but filter out more of the bad apples. Let's do basic. Talk about social media. Since anything that idols post online is going to reflect on the organization, part of the idol's contract allows us to set rules governing their public social media use. Let's do pre-moderated. Approve before they can be posted. I think we can get a system in place for that. Smart thinking. Most of the benefits of social media while reducing the chance of something scandalous being posted. On a related note, we should figure out what to do about allowing live streams if we want to allow them at all. They can be a good source of exposure, but there's always a risk of scandal. Controlled streams. Alright, I heard that some streamers collect donations from viewers and make a bit of side income. Not a lot, it's not nothing. Oh, another thing, we have a dating policy in place. There are more, shall we say, infested fans who don't like the idea of idols dating. They think it ruins part of the appeal. On the other hand, allowing idols to date is the kind of thing that would seem draconian to less invested fans, and that might be a bit of a turnoff for them. And that's completely apart from the impacts that romance can have on an idol's life on an individual basis. There are a lot of emotional highs and lows that can come with the dating scene, and while romance can boost someone's self-esteem, it could easily end up being a distraction. There's also the fact that what kind of dating policy we set will affect how dating-related scandals are seen by the public. If we have strict rules against dating, then anything remotely scandalous is going to be a much bigger deal than if we are more permissive. On the other hand, having a loose and flexible policy makes it more likely scandals will happen in the first place. Hedge our bets a little by not setting an official policy. And no matter what kind of dating policy we have, it probably won't do anything to discourage idols from becoming romantically involved within the group. That kind of thing has been known to happen. Though if it's just an internal thing, it's easier to keep that kind of thing under wraps. So it probably won't be an issue. Let's be ambiguous. Best keeps ourselves out of it then. Don't ask, don't tell policy probably won't appeal to many fans, but it's also less likely to repel them. One last thing, related to finances, more specifically, salaries. Hey Harley, how's it going? One of the things I've been thinking about proactively offering the talent pay raises in order to keep them satisfied. The way it is right now, only time idol salaries can increase is if you change them yourself. But if you authorize me to offer them incremental pay bumps, I could keep an eye on which seem to be less satisfied with their pay and give them a slight pay bump. Keep them happy. Hey boss, are you— oh, sorry, am I interrupting something? Not at all. We were just wrapping up some discussion on the group's policies. Hey, that's good thinking. Have you set any policies on things like event security? No, actually, but that's a great point. In fact, we should probably decide that right now. We need to figure out what security policies can be— okay. Hardcore fans don't like seeing security guards everywhere, but having good security in the place will make the girls feel safer. Let's be normal. Everything by the book standard stuff. On the topic of live events, I've been focusing a lot on dance choreography. More specifically, I've been thinking about clothing choices and how skirts can make certain kinds of wardrobe accidents more likely. Depending on the dance moves, fans might see a bit more than we want them to see, if you catch my drift. Hardcore fans would like the short skirts, but less hardcore fans are into that kind of thing. If we go with longer skirts, some of the male fans wouldn't be happy with that choice, but it would probably go better with female fans. A bit of compromise to have the girls wear short skirts with safety shorts. Less risk of a wardrobe malfunction and keep hardcore fans moderately happy. We could always dodge the issue entirely and have them wear pants. More and more groups are doing it these days, and from what I hear, a lot of casual fans find that look more appealing, especially guys in the audience. Hardcore fans probably prefer the more traditional look with skirts. Short skirts with safety shorts, that's what I like. Sounds like a good compromise. That probably won't ruffle any feathers. I'll make a note of that. Thanks for bringing it up. Oh, no, that's yeah, this is subjective, but quality or energy? Honestly, it's all about balance. It's kind of a boring answer, but having a super polished performance or super energetic performance can take a lot of energy. It can be nice when you have a concert that goes well because the girls practiced really hard or because they were really giving it their all and not holding anything back. But pushing them too hard can lead to burnout. A more balanced approach might be better. Of course, if you ever change your mind, you can change the policies. Okay. That was a lot. Oh, shoot. Her physical stamina's gone. They all have kind of low physical stamina. We'll do this and then we'll go spa. I think that's what I just did. Just want to see how you're doing. How's your first week on the job been? Doing fine. I have tapped into my professional network and managed to get you a small mention on a local news broadcast. Promotional materials for a while. Not exactly making the big time, but at least get the attention of people who are nearby. That's generous. I'm a stakeholder. What's good for you is good for me, right? Of course, I want to help you succeed. I can't do this sort of thing all the time, but I want to make sure you have a successful launch. On a more personal level, I figure that if you know I'm going to do right by you, you'll do right by me. You dig? Relationships are a two-way street. I'm hoping in the future you'll be in a position to return the favor. Of course, I don't mean to make this seem like a bigger deal than it is. More people in the area are going to have awareness of your group. That doesn't automatically turn them into fans, but means that when you promote the group, people will be more likely to pay attention. You might gain more fans than you would ordinarily, thanks to a temporary boost. Ditto for performances. Okay. The honeymoon period won't last forever. Try to make the most of it. Wow. What's your wishes? I really like... She wants to host her own show. Okay. Activities. I'm gonna do a spa treatment. And then we're gonna do promotion. Alright. Watch an internet show for this one. Interesting. What are their statuses? They're kind of not great. So I think we want to wait and do that. So host her own show. Let's see. Alright. I'll socialize with you. Okay. You could do vocal. No, you'll do dance actually. I'm very good at the dragging. I don't know why. I don't know fully. Okay. There you go. Do a proposal. Alright. Ask about her wishes. She wants to be second row of a single. Oh, that's cute. Okay, you get a turn. And then you are gonna go ahead and do dance. Oh, I just pressed spa on accident. Oh. So what do we want to do next? Oh, I just received a phone call. From the sound of things, you're going to make a television appearance in 1 week. I also received an email directly from the studio with details of the location of the shoot. Apparently it's some kind of quiz show where you'll be competing against other producers of other idol groups. I'm actually somewhat familiar with the local station that's recording the show. Not super familiar, but I may watch it a few times after work, and I took the liberty of watching a few clips that have been circulated online. Since it's a quiz show, I figured you might want a quick primer on what to expect. If you like, I could give you some pointers. Sure. They really like to do variants of the Newlywed Game. Newlywed Game? An old television game show where recently married couples will answer questions that were supposed to test how well they knew each other. The host might ask the couple what is the first song that the two of you danced to. Then the host would see if the husband and the wife gave different answers. Name 5 of his wife's friends, or ask the wife how many cousins her husband had. Okay. The host will be asking you questions to see how well you know the idols in the group. For example, they might ask you if you know about the idol's hobbies or other facts about them. How am I supposed to find out their height? Socialize. Okay. Plus, it's nice to have a chance to get to know the people you work with. The more time you spend with the idols, the more likely they are to be friendly around you. I think it's good for morale. Okay. Well, we're about to socialize. That's about wishes. I'm not sure you can call this a goal wish. She wants to host her own show. At the entrance to the studio. Hello there, you must be Miss Suwey. Charmed, I'm sure. Thank you so much for coming by. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun today. Let me explain how things work here. You're one of 4 different idol group producers we've invited to the studio. We're gonna have separate recordings of each of you, where we hit you with a series of questions about your idol group. We'll tell your scores, and the 2 producers with the highest quiz scores will then face off head to head. If you're not one of the top 2, you get to go home early. Of course, I'm sure you'll want to do your best to win the prize. What's the prize? Pretending like you've forgotten, you want to give me a chance to brag about it. A primetime programming slot with a live broadcast musical performance. Alright. Hey, your segment is the last one that we're going to tape, so I'll let you get into the green room. This green room isn't the most spacious. Normally, we'd let you mingle backstage with other contestants, but since it's a quiz show, we want to keep everyone isolated, so your room might be a little cramped. I'm sure you understand, right? Looking forward to talking to you on camera. Love, it's bad for showbiz? Yeah. In the hallway outside the waiting room. Oh, Miss Suwey, it's great to see you here.
What?
How do you know my name? Why wouldn't I know? You're the masterminds behind Cozy Vibes, aren't you? We're competing against each other. Of course, I take the time to find out who you are. Anyway, just to finish recording my segment. Got every question right, of course. But they select the top 2 competitors to complete head-to-head in the final round. So if you do well enough, maybe you can come in second place behind me. Well, best of luck. In the waiting room.
Yeah.
Hey there, mind if I squeeze in? Man, this waiting room is cramped. I think they squeezed you into a closet. I guess this is what you get when you record for a local TV station. Still, it's good exposure for a group as small as yours. Anyway, are you ready to knock them dead? I'm ready to win. That's the spirit. It'd be a great opportunity for Cozy Vibes if we managed to clinch that grand prize. TV airtime for a live performance is the kind of thing that could draw some serious attention. And it's just a local affiliate, a bit shy of a nationwide broadcast. But everyone has to start somewhere, right? A local victory could be the first step on a long road of successes. But I have to admit, it's a pretty genius move on the TV station's part. Instead of having to pay big bucks for a musical guest to show up, they contact smaller groups and offer them a chance to win airtime. It makes them seem like they're doing you a favor, which in a way they are, but I get the better end of the deal. Of course, if anyone is going to get that airtime, I hope it's Cozy Vibes. Hey, do your best to win, alright? I may need to bet with a friend that you'd be the one to win, and more importantly, my ego is on the line. You see that light goes on? That means they're ready for you. Go and knock them dead. Hello, everyone. I'm pleased to be sitting here with Miss Suwey, who is one of the brilliant creative minds behind Foxglove of Love. What? The idol group is actually called Cozy Vibes. Oh my lack of preparation has been exposed. Sorry, folks. It's been a long day here in the studio. Let's try that again. I'm pleased to be sitting here with Miss Suwey from Cozy Vibes. Miss Suwey, if you had to pick one thing, what would you say is the best quality? They work very hard. They're hard workers? In that case, what do you say to the idea of giving all of them a raise? Hard work ought to be rewarded. Let's announce it on air today. You're at Cozy Vibes, your pay is officially doubled, starting today. I'm joking, of course. Miss Suwey, we're so grateful you took the time to sit down with us today. Being that you spent so much time working with Cozy Vibes over the past few weeks, I'm sure you'd be the foremost expert on them, right? Let's move on to the first quiz. Which girls is not an idol? I don't know. I think this one. Doesn't work for Cozy Vibes. That's because she's his daughter. I have quite a bone to pick if she started pursuing a life in showbiz. Why, she might become my competition, and more competition is the last thing I need. Besides, she's my own daughter, and I'd much rather see her pursue a useful career than waste her life trying to become an idol. That's one question down. Next question. Most recent singles Cute Beans. What are the lyrics to the song about? Happiness. Of course, I'm sure that was an easy question for you to answer, considering you're the one who wrote the song. Hey, we have to throw a few easy questions in along the way. Okay. Takai Haruka. Which of these statements which is true? This one. Well played. It is indeed true she can solve a Rubik's Cube in less than 30 seconds. What an eclectic group of idols Cozy Vibes must be. I'm sure its members of our audience are all charmed to learn an interesting fact about one of its members. I suppose the real question would be how you came to know this fact about her. Is this the kind of thing that you ask questions about during interviewing? It seems a bit personal for my taste. That brings the quiz round to end. Miss Suwey, since your last one we're quizzing, we're prepared to announce right now who will be advancing to the final quiz round. Miss Suwey, you will be advancing to the final quiz round. Congratulations. Okay, we are going to pause us here. Oh. Save. New save. I'm just going to put a random letter. We'll put an S for Suwey. Alright. I'm gonna go to the main menu. Alrighty. So, we will continue this probably tomorrow, not tomorrow, Monday, honestly, but I've been going for almost 9 hours, so I'm gonna go chill out. My voice is dead. I like the music for this, though. Put my Joy-Cons away. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Samsa. Oh my gosh, Samsa. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna raid someone. I don't know who yet. Okay. Hold on. I need to make it so I have more than one monitor. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Hold on. Let me just edit a setting on my computer real fast. There you go. Alrighty, so let me open up Twitch here. Yep, Kiri is live right now. She's doing her morning chat, talking about PAX West, so that's cool. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I will be back on Monday. I might do Satisfactory on Monday. I might do something I get a review key for. I don't really know. I'll probably play more of this as like the second thing I do though. Anyway. Yeah. Here's my socials. This was an ad. Please click that link. I'd appreciate it. And then here's the raid messages. I will be back on Monday. Oh my gosh, on Monday. You are lovely beans. And yeah, see you all later. We're gonna go ahead and raid Kiri. Bye bye.